Welcome to the Daily D Recipes, and today we're making lunch Lady Brownies. These brownies are so good. They've been around for a while. My family always enjoys them. I make a lot of brownie recipes, and over time I'm going to share them all with you, but this is a family favorite. So I'm going to, you know what, I'm getting ahead of myself, so I'm going to go over the ingredients with you. You need a cup of butter melted, half a cup of unsweetened cocoa, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of granulated sugar, 4 large eggs, and 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Yes, 4 teaspoons. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put the butter in a bowl, and we're going to add the cocoa. And we're just going to combine this. When you combine the cocoa and the butter, doesn't it look amazing? Just rich, deep chocolate. And then we're going to add the flour. And the sugar. And combine those. Now if it gets too heavy with a whisk, or you just want to use a spoon, go ahead and use a spoon. I generally start off with a whisk, and when it gets too much I revert over to a spoon, which I'm going to do now. I'll probably go back to my whisk, but for now I'm going to abandon it and go with my spoon. So I'm just going to mix this up just so it's combined. You don't have to mix it too much. Just give it a head start. And now we're going to add our 4 eggs and our vanilla. And I'm going to go back to the whisk for a bit. So I want to make sure these eggs are incorporated. So the egg is pretty well incorporated, so I'm going to get rid of my spatula, my whisk, I mean. I'm going to really get my sides down good, my spatula, and make sure everything from the very bottom is combined. Okay, you don't need an electric mixer with brownies. Okay, so that's done. Next, you're just going to take some cooking spray, and this is a 9x13 can, and you're just going to give it a light coat, and then you're just going to put your brownies in. Now, my oven is preheating at 350 degrees. And I'm just trying to spread this sort of evenly in the pan before I spread it out. So I have all of the brownie mix in here, and all I'm doing is using my spatula to try and make sure that the brownies are the same thickness all around, and that I've got in all 4 corners. Once I'm satisfied, I'm just going to put these in the oven once again at 350, and they're going to be in for 25 to 30 minutes, and you're going to use the toothpick test to make sure they're done, and we'll be back. So the brownies just came out of the oven. I'm going to set those aside. We're going to let them cool for just 15 minutes. And in the meantime, we're going to make the frosting. You're going to want to put the frosting on when the brownies are still warm. So we'll get this going. Now, you only need 4 ingredients for this. You're going to need a 1/4 cup of butter softened. I shredded mine because mine was still cool. A 1/4 cup of cocoa, a 1/4 cup of milk, and 3 cups of icing sugar. So the first thing you do is just put the ingredients in. You can put them all together, but I don't. Now, I would usually use my stand mixer for this. The reason being is this electric mixer, it's got high, higher, and even higher. It doesn't seem to have a low on it, so we've got this mixing, and now I'm going to gradually add in the icing sugar. As I said, some people put everything in all at once, but because I'm using this mixer, I don't want a lot of things flying all over. Mixing this until it's all incorporated. If it gets way too thick and you can't get it mixed with your mixer, just add a few drops of milk and that'll loosen it up. Don't put in maybe a teaspoon to start off with. So this is all mixed. I'm going to clean these off and we'll get back with you. So I'm just going to put this on. I'm not going to put it on in huge amount. I don't want to hurt the top of the brownies while they're still cooling. So I'm just going to put this on kind of like I did when I was putting the brownies in. I'm just going to put little pieces all around. We'll get back. So I have all the icing on it, and I'm just using like a flat spatula. You can use just a plain knife. Oh, this is going to drive Jessie crazy, that sound. And all I'm doing is using it to push the ice where I want to. So I'm not actually touching the top of the brownies. It's the same way you would do with a cake. So I'm just going to finish this up. So I basically got this good enough for my standards, okay? It's not going to be perfect, and you're going to let this sit there until these are cool. And you're going to notice that the frosting is going to change a little bit because of the heat from the brownies. And so we'll see you back when it's all plated. Okay, so they are done. They're cooled off. We've got some out on a plate. They're absolutely delicious. Give them a try. Let me know what you think below. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out our recipes playlist. It has all of our recipes there, and we're going to be doing them at least a couple times a week. So we'll see you next time.